fun. I haven't purchased a season pass in a long time, but Hope seems super powerful. Hope is the best season pass card since Miss Marvel. She's very, very good. Is Preston one of our inorganic friends? Definitely.
Opponent snapped.
Oh, they're beating me on turn 4 and they snapped me back. Rip. Rip. Do I need this many in the middle? I probably don't need that many in the middle, yeah. I think I'll put Hope there, and I want to do this. Remember, the Sinister London is currently off. It probably doesn't matter. Realistically. We could put both Hopes there. We could, couldn't we? I think it was +4 energy next turn. Sure, it's a bot. Let's have some fun. Hey, James, thanks for the membership on the YouTube side. Does Hope Summer have the potential to be the best season pass card released from Marvel's? I don't think best ever is likely. I think strongest in a while is definitely true. We've had a lot of kind of mid-tier and only okay ones. Like Scar was playable, but like Sebastian Shaw is pretty mid. He says playing Sebastian Shaw and what's her name? Black Swan's not great either. Yeah, original Zabu and Surfer were also both incredibly strong Marvel Snap cards. Alright, any 3-drop, please. Our entire deck is 3 drops, so we're good to go. Classic! Oh, that was the best one, gamers. Don't you dare leave, Preston! Don't you dare! You let my numbers go bare. Good bot. Who's a good Preston? Yes, you are. Yes, you are, Preston. Watch the bot, Shang-Chi, us. Just get absolutely devastated. Preston wouldn't dare dream of kicking my sandcastle over, chat. That would just be rude. What a Heimdall. He beeps, and he boops, and he bops, and he wops, and he pumps for 8 cubes, chat. The Preston Wonder. What? They have a 1-drop. Unlucky. Well, that's a fortunate pickup after Subterranea flips up. Yikes! 1 gladiator, please, deck. No. Space Stone's having a moment, chat.
Opponent snapped.
So I'd be at if I have Hope into Shaw in one path, and then Killmonger, Mobius, Surfer in another, I would be at 8, 14, and then I'd be at 10, 12. I think 14 and 12 might be good enough here. Yeah, like, Thanos' like really big number is like Magneto and Blob, right? They have another stone? Okay, so we'll play Sebastian Shaw here, so that way they can't Professor X us. At least not profitably. Okay. Oh, I should have rocked mid, yeah. Good call. Could lose priority here and then get Goliath. The odds of having Goliath are low. Obviously, they could get us, but odds of it are low. Hey, Bam, thanks for the 27 months. Welcome back. Appreciate it. Got him. Snap back for a reason. They're 100% an Alliance deck. Not close. A lot of the Thanos gamers these days are Professor X Goliath again. Post Lockjaw nerf is noteworthy. When they accelerate on 3, you need to be thinking about Professor X on 4. gosh, they hit the card draw mode on Nico. Gross. That card is very good against us. Worth noting that Gladiator inside of Destroy is typically indicative of Professor X Destroy.
Enough said, bub.
Professor X Destroy is new. It's not really, actually. Hey, Percival, thanks for 11 months. Welcome back. In addition to X, Goliath is also a card we have to worry about here. Probably can't beat that one.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
I think we're just dead, right? This gets me to 12, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Escaped.
If all the energy in the world, they could even play their death. I mean, their death would just be an 8-12, which is not very good. That's fine. Winning an 8-cuber and then throwing a 1-cuber is fine. What happens in a Pixie game if you both play Mobius? If you both play Mobius, all cards on both sides have their original costs. No modifications. Yeah, the Hope Summers Movers deck has really good stats. Metrics have looked real sharp. Let's prioritize getting Mobius down to save Quinjet out. It's one of the more fair expansions I've seen recently. Here. I have not heard anything on the whale track. I would be operating under the assumption that there's not going to be one until told otherwise. Little movers with good stats. Well, to be fair, it's not really little movers anymore. Because Hope lets you ramp up into Doctor Doom and Magneto. Deck plays 2/6 drops.
Victory.
Little movers with big helmets, a good way to put it.
Opponent snapped.
No Surfer, no Killmonger, no Hope. I have no hope, chat. We gotta leave.
Escaped.
Oh, hey, chat. I just got a ping in my Untapped update server that users submitted decks on Untapped no longer have the full deck code in their URL. That's lovely. I'll actually be able to use those when we send in viewer decks instead of them being too long for the comment section. Welcome change.
This just in.
S tier armor split gamers. Hopefully just gonna go ahead and play that out into the rickety bridge. This might be an armor on both sides. Back in this turn, so that way we can go Hope into... Oh, I guess stacking this turn cuts me off a draw. I do really need to draw Killmonger or Surfer is noteworthy. If I do this and just turn off New York, because fuck that location.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
And my poor Decken. Yeah, they have a free abomination. I'm probably supposed to leave. Maybe I should have prioritized getting Mobius down to stop their free abomination. Yeah, no Surfer no Nova said. That's only one extra cube. I'm gonna limp here if they let me limp. Never did do a bomb plus a big thing. Yeah, we'd have lost even with Killmonger on the left. Afternoon, Johnny. Gamers, Untapped people are so responsive. They're gonna, Untapped's gonna reset their latest patch thing for the season rollover for us. Asked and answered, so we'll dig into that here once they get that done. Look at us, better look at what people are doing than what we did to start this morning. Oh, Magneto booster. Definitely needed those. I mean, I get that we just played against someone playing Hazmat High Evolutionary, but I promise you the average High Evolutionary deck is not playing Hazmat. You should definitely be playing Mobius in your Surfer decks right now. Card's very good. I can't play Snow Guard out because if I do, we'll miss a draw. Honestly, I think I might just Storm. Because it feels like if they had a Reality Stone, they would have played it last turn, yeah?
Snap.
Wind, aid my hand.
Weird that they played their card to the unknown location as opposed to this one.
Friendly
I hope we need to
neighborhood
grab
spider
not.
man here.
Want to grab Moon Knight's really the only one we want. I think I just fan out so I can play to all three here. Because double surfering next turn lets me tie the Jeff on the right.
Opponent snapped.
I think there's a non-zero chance we're getting ghosted here. Based on the Moon Knight into the unknown location as opposed to the center. That's fine. We're never beating a ghost anyways.
Escaped.
There are multiple streamers that said this one goes. Yeah, I mean, everybody thinks everybody goes, but... Each avatar, turn one Nebula, assuredly playing Lockout, yeah? What a fucking set of locations. The problem here is if they're a storm deck, we could just be dead here.
Wind, aid my hand.
Tough set so far this morning.
Escaped.
We'll see. We had a lot of fun playing yesterday, but there's a real chance there's just a lot of Professor X and Goliath again. That is often where new formats optimize to. I'll be curious to see what Untapped says people are playing once we get to dig into that with the reset. I can't decide if I want to play her here or here. Well, I mean, I would just like to correct a comment in chat. Someone saying Jeff's perception of the metagame. I'm not one of the people that's stupid enough to think that my couple of anecdotal matches means that's what's going on. At no point did I try to make an extrapolation of my couple of matches here are an experience that everyone is having. Like, I very much understand that that's not reality. That's not how this works. I explicitly made the comment, oh, I'm interested to see what Untapped looks like because formats often evolve into optimizing Professor X and Goliath. That's such a good Nightcrawler split, holy. Just... Are we gonna end up taking priority here? We are, aren't we? Do I Iron Lad to try and hit Silver Surfer? Yeah. We could get got by Shang-Chi on the right. It's Kitty Shang.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Kitty Spider-Man. What a close game.
Victory.
Your experience does not line up with a significant amount of players that never see bots posted. So, after talking with a bunch of people, I think the folks that say they never see bots after a certain rank are just really bad at identifying bots. Once upon a time, I thought your previous MMR dictated the number of bots that you get, but if you actually sit and count it, you get bots at defined intervals in 70, 80, and 90. And the bots come at wider intervals in 80 and 90, but they're definitely at set amount of intervals. And based on the number of people that think actual human beings are bots anecdotally while I stream on Twitch, it does not surprise me that most people are just bad at identifying it. The Silk Warrant to try with Hope. Silk is fine with Hope. There are versions of the Elsa Kitty movers like that previous opponent was playing that have reasonable stats on Untapped. No, obviously I can't tell what your experience is, Dr. Grindle, but I'd be truly surprised if there's different bot rules for different people. I think I'm gonna snap them having Snowguard into their limbo. We want to Snowguard this turn, so that way we can't get leeched off of hawking them. But I want to Mobius this turn, so that way Abomination can't be cheaper. Oh, this is speaking of AIs. Speak of the devil. So this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, and then we put numbers everywhere else. That has been the exact numbers multiple other people have confirmed to me, and when I've loosely counted, I've noticed as well linear. Every fourth opponent in the 70s, every fifth opponent in the 80s, and every seventh opponent in the 90s is your split on AI opponents while laddering up. This was, I'm in the 80s. Well, I guess we might jump to the 90s, we'll see. Doesn't it make it mathematically deterministic to reach infinite if you only win against bots? I mean, you could definitely get to infinite by only winning against bots, yeah. Golden Patriot here from the opponent. Yeah, how do you think I hit infinite every season? Mood. Are you the only person that assumes the bots are people like me playing the game while doing something else? So again, when I'm talking about hitting bots, I'm understanding what these look like, and they're guaranteed to not be humans when I tell you they're a bot. I'm also relatively cautious about what I'm gonna say is a bot for that reason. Oh, Cerebro 2 gamer we're being mean to. I guess I don't want an extra thing for that, yeah? Guess we'll try and pull Goose off of here, so that way we can absorb double absorbing bin.
Wind, aid my hand.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Well, we pulled Goose off, chat. So their Cerebro is gone and their Blue Marvel's gone. And I'm gonna kill all their ones here, so it'll come down to a tiebreaker. Right? They don't have any other way to get points into here, yeah? I don't need to put 9 power mid. I'm probably leaving when I step them. Sorry, but I'm just taking forever. Yeah. I apologize, but if you come back and watch this later. Yeah, they can only have 8 points everywhere. And in the center, we're gonna killmonger some of their stuff, so they're gonna be less than that. Hope feels like she solves a genuine problem that the Surfer archetype had. I personally have never really liked Sarah inside of Surfer, and Hope being a 3 energy way to let you play an extra 6 dropout over, or extra 3 dropout over the course of the game feels really good. I want to killmonger. The question is, do I want to wait for them to play stones or not? I don't think so. That's so close. They probably don't have armor or anything like that, right? I guess like armor or Cosmo, but I think that's unlikely. Dame Judy, thank you for the gifted sub. Appreciate that. Now, we could get Professor X tier. just like classic Professor X feelings. I don't even know if this card is that good. It's just like big sigh every time it comes up. It's just not exciting. It feels bad to have my 3-lane game not play to 3 lanes. It's like the TLDR. Hey, thanks for the 16 months, Tequias. I appreciate that. Welcome back. I am very much looking forward to War Machine, yes. His days are numbered at least. Yeah, I just can't beat Zola. I also can't beat Shang. Just gotta go.
Opponent snapped.
Yeah, move her. Calm down.
Escaped.
Whenever my opponent snaps and I'm already thinking about retreating, that's a boomer snap, chat. Those are the snaps that people make that lose them equity over the course of their climb. When your opponent is close to retreating, you should want them to think about limping in and losing rather than you raising the stakes and guaranteed pushing them out. By the time you are in a strong position, it is too late for you to raise the stakes. That skill expression while leveraging the snapping mechanic is the #1 thing that people struggle to learn to do appropriately in this game. Especially because you always hear people say, well, they aren't snapping me, so I'll stay for one more. Yeah, just like the raw density of one more cubes people lose for themselves with that kind of attitude. I have to say, I get really excited seeing Timestone on 2 these days, because Timestone on 2 means that I'm not getting Professor X on 4, most likely. Their hand's strong, but ours is pretty good too, so I'm gonna stay. Grr. Spider-Man right could bite us a little bit here. Our 50-50.
Spider-Man here.
Come on, Pete. God bless. Do I snap them at this point? Because we have, like, our best... Like, they have our cards discounted, but we kind of have our best possible here, yeah? I guess they could also have our best possible, but they already played 2 of our 6 cards that they got from us.
Oh, snap.
This is, again, exactly what Hope lets the Surfer deck do. You get to play 2 3s on 5, and then you get to play Surfer Absorbing Man on 6. Why are they waiting so long? For a lot of the more competitive players, it's technically optimal to always use your full rope. So that's what they do. It's one of the reasons why, after I get to Infinite, we play a lot of Conquest on this stream. Just because playing into that's not super fun for me personally. Notably, their Shang is not in the blob, so we could eat it to Shang on the right or on the left. You can eat it to Shang anywhere. Technically, all of our 3s are going to be exposed to Shang. Do I try and play around it by only surfing once? If I do this... If I do this, I end up with 8-14 over here. Yeah, I think I play around Shang on the left. Punished. I guess this technically plays around Shang middle too, because Hope Summers would have gotten Shang middle. We could die to like our Sebastian Shaw plus Surfer and stuff here though.
Spider-Man here.
Good beat for us. Oh god. This is why tech cards are so frustrating. You just like choose to play around the tech card and then instead lose to literally anything else. We had a good read that our deck wasn't good for them to grab though. They only beat us because they Loki'd and then drew absolute running bangers out of their own deck. Their Loki was dog shit and they shouldn't have done it. But unfortunately they drew Blob followed by Scar. I guess our Hope was good for them. Our Hope let them play Blob a turn ahead of time. Yeah, and we didn't draw our Mobius to boot. That's frustrating. We would have won if I would have played the Absorbing Man. I guess if my Absorbing Man and their Spider-Man hits different, they would have beaten us. Or is that not true? If I would have gone Surfer, Absorbing Man here, and they grabbed Hope Summers, we would have been 9, 5, and 5. No, we still would have been 19 here. Yeah, if we would have gone Surfer Absorbing Man here, we win this regardless of what Spider-Man pulls. But I elected to play around Shang-Chi in the center and the left, and then they played big numbers instead, so we died. Speaking of people who kind of want to die, enjoy some adverts. We'll see you in a second. Thanks for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. The Surfer deck seems fine. I don't know that it necessarily feels powerful enough. Hope Summers feels like she fixed a problem that the Surfer deck had, in that she's an accelerant that's more smooth than Sarah, but at the same time, I don't know that this deck is good enough even with that problem fixed. It's just like, eh. Alright, I'm gonna run to the restroom really quick, gamers. BRB.